Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you how I contour my face. I really don't have much to say other than I do have a cold right now. So I'm going to be sniffling a lot in this video, so please ignore that. And yeah, if you want to see how I contour my face, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already have my foundation on and I set it all already with powder. Make sure you do that before you start contouring or else it's gonna be like really hard to blend out the bronzer you're gonna be putting on your face and it could become patchy and ugly and you don't want that. Okay, so I have a few different techniques on how I contour my face. And I kind of just want to show you the few different ones that I use. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start off with this bronzer. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the shade Sunny. It is very pretty. I don't even know. It doesn't, yeah, I guess it's kind of dark. My hands are really pale compared to my face, but this is a very just nice natural looking color. It's not like too dark or anything. Okay, so if you want a natural kind of contour, this is what I do. I use this brush. This is like a big fluffy angled brush. I got it from BH Cosmetics. And I just like, I'm gonna put the contour right here, right in the hollows of my cheek, and just blend it out a lot. You just want to make sure you do a lot of blending. Okay, if you don't know where to contour, okay, if you feel right here on your face, there's this cheekbone, you want to make sure like just right under that, and this needs to just stay like that's where you want to highlight, so just don't touch that with bronzer. And truthfully, like you could do the fishy face and like, I don't know, somehow it shows people where to put their bronzer. I never do that. It doesn't work for me. I just always put mine like right here, if that tells you anything. Like, and then like it goes down towards your mouth, but don't bring it in all the way to your mouth. That will not be a pretty thing. Okay, then I'm going to take the contour up on the top of my head because contouring is supposed to be making shadows for things that you want to be pulled back. Does that make sense? And then everywhere else will look highlighted, and then so that means it will be up, pulled up. God, I'm horrible at explaining things right now, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. I usually bring that down and just like connect it to my cheek right here, and then it like slims down your temples, makes them look a little better. Okay, next I'm going to put it down here under my chin, kind of drag it down a little. This is for if you have like this thing. What is that? Like a fat roll right here. I mean, I don't really have one, I guess, but I just do it anyway. Okay, next I'm going to take this little flat brush. He is very slim. I'm going to use him to contour my nose. You don't have to do this, but I feel weird if I only contour the outside of my face and then not in the center. So I just like take that right on the edge of my nose and keep it like up here. Like don't bring it down onto your cheek area. And then I go around the front of my nose and just blend it and blend it and blend it. And if it gets too ridiculous, I just take my powder brush that I like used earlier to set my face and just kind of like blend it out a little. By the way, I love this bronzer. It is like it feels so nice. It's like comparable to high-end bronzers, and you can get this at Walmart for I think like $3. I think like somewhere around there. Okay, so this is what half of my face looks like whenever I just do a natural kind of contour. I usually don't do it this natural. I mean, to you, you might like it like this. Like, sometimes I like it like this, but usually I go in and deepen up the contour on my cheeks. And for that, I use this bronzer. This is from the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer palette thing. It's in the shade St. Lucia. This is a very dark, like, brown bronzer. Like, yeah, that's dark. I would never use that all over my face, but I really like it for just deepening up the contour on my cheeks. I'm pretty sure that you can get this, you can probably get this at Walmart, and it's probably like $3. Okay, for this situation, I'm going to use this. This is an e.l.f. What is it? I think it's just like a contouring brush. That's what it's meant for. It's shaped like this, and you can really use it to just like get right in here, right in the cheek area where you want to make it darker. So I really like it. I think it was like $6, but you cannot get it in stores, which gets on my nerves. I had to order it online. It's so stupid, it pisses me off. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip this in this bronzer and make sure you pet off the excess, because if not, it's gonna be dark. It's probably gonna be dark anyway. Okay, and then I'm just going to take it, like, you see, like, okay, see where I already have it? I have it all right here. I'm going to take it the lowest point of that and then blend it upward. Using this type of brush will really help get it, like, get your contour very sharp at the bottom, which is what you want, because it just makes your cheekbones look even more contoured. I'm just going to take, like, my powder brush again and just kind of blend over this and on the bottom so it's not so sharp. I mean, it can be as sharp as you want, but it looked kind of scary. And then voila, that's how I contour with like that. Now I want to show you another way that I contour on the other side of my face. Like, I mean, you can tell a big difference here. I love contouring. It makes your face look so much prettier, I swear. Okay, so another amazing brush for contouring is this. This is a small stipple brush from e.l.f. And I have like 3 of these brushes because I love them for everything. So I'm just going to use the same products I was using a second ago. By the way, you can get this at Walmart, I'm pretty sure, for like $3, I think. And it is just amazing. So I'm going to use that first bronzer we were using that's not too crazy. Tap off the excess and then just contour my cheeks with this brush. And you can really make this a lot sharper than the way I was doing it a second ago with the big fluffy brush with this color. All I do is like make this line right here, try to make that sharp, and then blend upwards. And then for the rest of my face, again, I'm just going to use this big fluffy brush again because it's a lot easier to use this than that little tiny stippling brush. Since it's so small, it would take like forever to contour like my forehead. Then just bring it down here again, blend it together. I'm going to put it back under my chin again. I'm going to use the same little brush again, contour my nose. Okay, so you can see the difference here. If you can just use this little brush to make this look pretty sharp and pretty good with this bronzer. But if you really want to deepen it up, then I love using the e.l.f. one. People probably think that looks a little crazy, but I don't care because I like it. So I'm gonna deepen up this side so that my face matches on both sides, and I can also use this blah 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 blah. I feel like I cannot talk, but I can also use this little e.l.f. stippling brush to do that. And I just take it like right on the very edge of this so that I can hopefully get it sharp, and definitely tap off the excess. And I just start right down here where I want it to be at its sharpest point and go straight across blending, and then start blending upwards. You just want to do a lot of blending, a lot of circular motion. Like, use a very light hand. Like, don't push really hard. Now, this side looks sharper under here. So if you want to make this look sharper, I just take my Real Techniques sponge. It's completely dry. You're supposed to use it wet with foundation, but then I'm just taking the excess that's already on here that I used earlier. It's just powder that I use to set under my eyes, and I just pack it all under there in a straight line. I'm also going to do this side to make it even. Then I wait for a minute, and then I wipe off the excess with just a big fluffy brush, and it really helps sharpen up the contour. Okay, now if you feel like you brought it too far down to your mouth, because you don't want to do that, just take your powder brush with normal face powder on it and blend it out. And if it's still ridiculous, then dip it in some face powder and then keep blending and blending and blending until you like how it looks. Also, once you contour your forehead, you can just take your powder brush again and like blend this out right here because it might look really weird. I definitely don't try to do too dark of a color on my forehead because it looks really weird, especially when I like take pictures and stuff. I can totally notice that I like contoured it and it looks weird. Like, obviously you want to notice over here, but up here I don't like it. Okay, so that's all for contouring. That's what I do every day. So if you liked a certain way that I did it, then you could just do that. It's very easy, and all the products I use, like, you can get this brush, Walmart, it's amazing, and then like the 2 bronzers you can get at Walmart, they're amazing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like finish my makeup, and I'm just going to put on some blush. This is the NYX Baked Blush in Full On Femme, however you say that word, but this blush is gorgeous. Like, I don't even think you can see it right here. It's so glowy though because it's baked. And These are my favorite type of blushes. Like, if you're gonna contour your face, I really think you should just go all out and like put on like the blush and the highlighter and everything, because it just brings it all together, makes it look so good. But anyway, yeah, these blushes are the best. I'm pretty sure you can get them at like CVS or Walgreens or Target. But I love basically any baked blush. They just make your cheeks look so pretty. So I'm just gonna take this little tiny brush, he's just like a little weird angle brush, and dip him up in here. And then I'm just going to put it right on top of the contour basically, and do a lot of blending. And another thing I love about baked blush is, I mean, like, you don't normally go overboard with it. Like, it blends really nice and just looks really nice. Every time I use like a matte blush, it never wants to blend right and it looks scary. I look like a clown. I'm just blending it back here up onto my temples too. If you ever feel like you've brought your blush up too high to your eyeball area, just take your powder brush again and like pat on it and blend it downwards. I do that stuff all the time. Whenever I try to blend anything out, I just take my powder brush over it again and try to blend it back down. Sometimes I put blush on the very tip of my nose. I don't know why, I just feel like it makes you kind of look like you're cold. You just walked in from outside and you're cold and you got a little red nose. Okay, and the last step is highlighting. I love highlighting though. Like, and this is the best highlighter I've like ever tried. And it's not even really a highlighter. It's the NYC Sparkle Eye Dust. Sorry, there's a hair on my face, I can feel it. But anyway, Sparkle Eye Dust, and it's in the color Golden Champagne. Oh my god. You can get this at Walmart for, I think, probably like $3. I feel like everything I said you can get at Walmart for like $3. You see how freaking glowy that is? It's like gorgeous. Also, if you're paler than me, they have this shade, which is the Opal Sparkle shade. It is gorgeous. It is like iridescent-y, kind of like purpley pinky. It's really pretty. But with this, I just take this on the very top of my cheekbone, put a few dots. I take it down my nose, just put dots everywhere. On my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and then like up here. For some reason I like to put highlighter up here. I don't know why, but I do it. And then to blend it out, I found this brush to be amazing. This is another one of the small stipple brushes from e.l.f. I love this brush for blending out highlighter. Like, you just barely touch your face with it and just go in circular motions and it blends it out beautifully. And this is not the same brush I was just using for contour, because that would make my highlighter look really weird. If you feel like you got too much, because on the nose I feel like I always put too much highlighter, I just take my powder brush out again and tone it down. Can you see that glow though? Like, seriously, that gives the most beautiful highlight, and I swear it lasts all day. Like, none of my other highlighters really last all day, but this one definitely does. Okay, so that's all for how I contour and highlight. It's pretty simple. You just gotta keep practicing and practicing, and it'll eventually look beautiful one day. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.